The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts are their own and do not reflect those of WSTU Radio or the Little Dog Media Group. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, or reuse of this program without the written permission of WSTU is strictly prohibited. Welcome to Crown Car Care, serving Martin County since 2006 with trusted, high-quality repairs you can count on. And now, your host, Todd Harris.
Hi, everybody. Top of the afternoon. It's November 5th. Getting to the end, getting to Christmas. In fact, if you go to these stores here locally, if you're a local buyer, which I urge all of you to be, you'll see the Christmas stuff is up. But what happened to Thanksgiving? It's mixed in there. I hear down here in Florida, everybody deep fries their turkeys for Thanksgiving. Have you ever done that, Ray?
No. I was spoiled. I let my mom cooked it. And of course, she's not around anymore. But so I haven't had a good turkey in 8 years. But yeah.
So today's show, we got quite a plan.
Okay.
We got some ideas that we'll discuss and maybe build out on. We'll talk about the cost of vehicles compared to wages.
Oh, man.
We're going to talk about where I was last week. We're going to talk about why fluid maintenance on your vehicles is so important, especially right now. Why is it important right now? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about key fobs. And we're going to try to squeeze in there why everybody chooses Crown Car Care. Why are my shops busy? And why do people bring their vehicles to us? Not only for maintenance, but for repairs, as well as vehicles that are diesels and trucks and companies bring their fleets to us. Why is it they choose us? There's other choices. I quite frankly don't know who the other choices are because I don't pay attention to it, but I do know there's other choices. Let's talk about where I was last week. I was away up in Jacksonville. Now, Jacksonville was right on the coast, just about in the Georgia border, I believe. Isn't that right? It's way up there. In fact, it's colder up there. I could tell a difference in the weather.
They have snow up there.
I don't know about that.
Not right now.
Oh, yeah, but it was cool in the mornings. I went away. Okay, so we've talked about front-end alignments. Well, there's a machine that you hook up to your car that gives you the measurements and dimensions so you can properly do it. Hunter, Hunter Engineering Corporation, based out of where? St. Louis, Missouri, right next to the airport. I've turned around in their parking lot. Long story on that one. Didn't even know it was them. But we have Hunter alignment machines at both shops, and I went away to a training class last week, put on by them, and really expanded my knowledge, as well as my son, Max, who came with us. And we can pass it on to the techs in our different shops, our two locations. You know, we have one on Cove Road, and we have one in Palm City, and we can expand upon the learning that we did with Hunter. In fact, most manufacturers, when you look at the shop manuals on how to do alignments, it is generally involving a Hunter machine because they have a partnership with most of the manufacturers. Just for example, Mercedes, a lot of European cars, Ford, I know, advocates them. In fact, most do because they're the best of the best. So by enabling my son and I to increase our knowledge, we'll be able to pass it on to our shops. And you'll ask, well, were you guys stupid before then? Nope. Continual education. If I don't continually educate myself, then it ceases. We become stagnant as a business, and then people don't choose us. Remember, I said in the beginning, people seem to choose us. It's because we take those steps to make sure that we're up to date with our knowledge, up to date with the interactions with our customers up front. And you combine those two together, and you have a business that's able to serve the public in a way that's mutually beneficial to both parties, as well as the people that work for us. Remember, your relationship when you own a business is a three-legged stool. For the most part, you have your outside customers, you have your inside customers, or your employees, right? It's those things that you serve Okay. And then your business has an interest. That's the other leg of the stool. You have to serve your business well. The business has to be well fed, taken care of. Otherwise, you can't buy equipment. You can't go to do training. Everything revolves around a relationship with another person or party that's involved in the business or comes to, or visits your business. And when you can get that in sync, it ends up being beneficial to who? Society in general. And that's the ultimate customer we serve as society, to make sure that you're ethical and you're providing value, not just in dollar amount, but value and service and trust to the general public. And as you notice, you see many companies today, that they misdirect themselves on certain areas. Okay, you remember when recently, what was it, that place that I love their pancakes. What's it called? Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah.
Remember, they were going to reinvent the wheel, change their menus and change the way they look. Well, they found out it doesn't work.
Right. Yeah.
So they weren't serving the interest of not only society in general, but for the most part, 85% of their clientele.
Right.
You know, if you serve only 15% of your clientele, you got a problem.
And they had to change their logo and they'd change it back.
Yeah, because they because they
Well, yeah.
at least they did it quick enough, unlike Bud Light.
Well, yeah.
Bud Light did the same
That's
mistake.
a big problem.
Right? And they're still suffering.
Remember
from
what Coca-Cola did?
it. Yeah, remember the new formulation? And the font even changed on it.
Right. And they changed it back to the classic Coke.
It ended up the new one was a sweeter flavor, more like Pepsi.
Yeah.
Pepsi's known to be sweeter.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
Pepsi-Cola hits the spot, 12 full ounces. That's a lot, twice as much for a nickel, too. Pepsi-Cola is a drink for you.
Well, you remembered that. See, it was catchy.
Have you heard that before?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have. And Coke is the real thing. So there you go.
Coke is shorter statement, but I like the jingle in the ring.
Yeah.
And I remembered it.
Yeah,
Right.
see, it
So-
works.
Do you have any jingles you remember?
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Yeah.
Oh, what a release.
Does Chevy have any? Yeah, I like that one. But how about Chevy? They have any commercials?
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
What about the Chevette? Did that have anything?
Chevy Chevette will drive you crazy. I mean, Chevy Chevette will drive you happy.
Oh.
I don't know. Hold on.
Did the Yugo have anything? That fine car that I'm in pursuit of?
You know,
Do they have a jingle?
I'm going to check that out. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to check it out. Hold on a minute. You do your thing.
Okay.
I'm going to dig it out.
So, what I want to talk about, and then we're going to talk about fluids, and we'll key fobs, and then we'll talk about some of the reasons which we've touched on, why Crown Car Care does what it does and why it does what it does. And remember, by heart, I'm a technician. I fix cars, a radio show I do to try to give my message of the who, what, when, how in my business. So if I come off a little, I don't know, kerfuffled or mumbo jumbo sometimes, it's because I'm passionate about fixing cars and serving my business and my customers, but maybe I'm a rookie at doing the radio thing, but I think it's important to convey my thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And that's what do we have here?
Oh, what I have is a 30-second commercial for Yugos.
Oh, my goodness. Let's hear it.
Everybody needs a Yugo sometime.
Oh,
I bought my
goodness.
Yugo because now I can afford a brand new car.
I think it's fun to drive, and it beats my old carpool.
I like the rack and pinion steering and the front wheel drive.
We wanted a dependable second car.
And this Yugo's just what we need.
The 87 Yugo GV is still only $39.90. Call 1-800-USA-YUGO for the dealer nearest you.
Maybe we should
Everybody needs a
specialize.
Yugo sometime.
Are you kidding me? Okay. then.
I've driven them. I
Oh, I
put
know.
gas in them. You go.
How many have you repaired?
None, because I don't think I was a technician. I mean, I wasn't at the time when they were out. I wasn't a fixer guy. Even though I was a fixer, but I wasn't a employed fixer.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I was still young in school. They came out in
Yeah.
'87. I was just coming out of college.
Ah.
So
I'm
let's
trying
talk
to-
about another interesting topic.
Okay.
I was at I belong to a business group, and I happened to be at a meeting this morning, and they had a presentation from an economist. And in 1959, I think we looked it up, isn't that right? 59, we looked up those stats. Was it 59 or 50?
Oh, we did 50.
Okay, 1950,
Yeah.
the minimum wage
Yeah.
was 75 cents.
Mhm.
these are all just rounded numbers. And the average vehicle was what,
1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
50 or
Yeah.
so. But if you divide the minimum wage into the price, it was like 3,000 hours it would take of minimum wage to pay for
a new car.
a new car.
Right.
And now if you go to today, you take the average price of a new car. We looked it up, just average. I mean,
50
ballpark,
grand.
50,000.
Yeah.
Minimum wage federally is a tad over $7, and it comes out to like 6,000, 7,000 hours
Crazy.
compared to 3,000.
Right.
So what's the message here? Inflation
Oh yeah.
will destroy the value of the dollar, and it will also put it at a disadvantage. People just starting out in their career path, or just getting out of high school, starting to trade, or just graduated from college, starting their first job. Inflation really affects them the most. It will kill them, and as well as retired people. And I was fascinated by that statistic on it's so out of reach to buy a new car today for, I'd say, the average person, which is a virtuous topic to talk about, not right today, but it is well worth discussing, right? This whole subject matter of the price of cars and
It is.
and what how it's affected the used car market, depreciation, resale value, interest rates on loans, defaults on loans. It is coming to head.
Mhm.
Some people say that there's going to be a crash in the car market.
Ooh.
Okay, with the price of new cars, because you know now that they're cutting prices
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh,
Across
yeah.
the board. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, and I know you got the Hugo on your mind, but I don't know, they're kind of hard to find.
Well, I got one. I got one. I think I'll bring a memory back for you. How about that?
Okay.
Let's try this one. Let's see if it will work the way I want it to. Wait a minute. Hang on 1 second.
Yep.
We push the right button. My boss says push the button, Ray. How about this one?
America, what do you love best?
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
What was that again?
We love baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Oh.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
That's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, huh?
Baseball and hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. They go together in the girl
That's a great
USA. Baseball and hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me. You know,
Yeah. Very interesting.
that's 1974, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me tell you something. We have 2 locations here in Martin County. My business, my shops, Crown Car Care over in Palm City. Now, it's easy to find in Palm City right now because we have a new employee that started with us.
Ooh.
He's 20 feet tall. He's green.
Oh, of course he's green. Your favorite
And
color.
the only thing he asks for is hot air. He's been working his butt off for the last couple of days, shaking around and moving.
So he's talented and he's progressive.
And
he's
he
full
knows
of
how
hot
to
air.
and he knows how to dance.
He knows how to-
And you can spot him from the bridge. He's pretty tall. It's one of those air sock things that you have a blower
Right,
on,
blow
and they blow. Oh yeah,
flop
he's
all
fun
over.
just to watch.
Oh yeah,
He's cheap. I have to pay him any wage. Electric bill. That's it. Let's talk about key fobs. Key fobs, prior to push button start, were strictly one function for the most part. Let's simplify this. It was to open and close your doors, locks,
They're
electric locks,
expensive.
as well as sometimes activate your alarm or deactivate your perimeter alarm.
Yeah.
So basically 2 functions. With the advent of push button start, and everyone know what that is. That's where you don't really have a key, even though there is a key. Okay. You push the button. What do you think tells the car that you're allowed to push the button and you're not a bad guy trying to steal it? Your key fob.
Yeah.
And that key fob puts off, is it time for a break?
Oh, sure. Why don't we talk about key fobs when we come back?
Sure.
We'll get into it real
Sure.
deep. What do you think about that?
We got deep into these Yugos for a while.
Well, yeah. We'll get deep into the key fob.
Okay, we'll talk about key, because key fobs are interesting.
Yeah, when we come back in Crown Car Care. Our number, by the way, is 772-220-9788.
Yeah, 9780. Give us a call. If you have a question, a comment, or just you wanted to say hi.
Yeah, there you go. We'll be right back.
We're looking for friends.
You're listening to Crown Car Care with Todd Harris. Got a question or comment? Give us a call now at 220-9788. We'll be right back. Building long-term relationships through expert auto care with integrity, reliability, and a true dedication to keeping drivers safe on the road. This is Crown Car Care. And here's your host, Todd Harris.
Welcome back. Key fobs are modern mini computers that control locks, ignition, and vehicle security. A weak or a dead key fob battery can trigger issues like doors not unlocking, obviously, your push button start failure alarm, or a key not detected warning on the dash. Key fob reliability is critical with today's computerized cars. You might ask, what powers it? A battery. Typically, the batteries are a CR2032 or a CR2025, which are those round looking, looks like a quarter with some thickness to it.
You know, like a watch battery.
Yeah. I'll tell you, some older BMWs used a rechargeable battery. That one, and it took the key. You didn't have a push button start, but you put the key in the dash and it actually charged the key fob battery.
Oh, that'd be great.
Until they fail, and you find out it's $150 for a battery.
And that's not good.
No. Florida heat and humidity shorten the battery life. Even unused spare key fobs slowly drain power over time. If we have time, we'll talk about the why. And leaving your key fob in your car unlocked not only kills the battery in your car, but kills the key fob battery.
You
It
know,
doesn't go to sleep.
I got a little comment about that because I used to sell Fords. Okay,
Yeah.
you couldn't.
Oh,
lock.
you did?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
God. We're going to talk about that.
Well,
My
wait a
goodness.
Minute, wait a minute. And when I did, the trainer was showing us left the key fob in the car. Can't lock the door if you want to.
Nope.
Inside the car,
That's because, but it's draining things.
and
If-
that's terrible.
yeah. How much does a car really cost?
Well, they do show you the cost.
You know how much they cost?
Yeah, I mean,
I heard they're like pennies on the dollar.
I know a key fob is not cheap.
I heard like a $50,000 car costs them like $5,000.
I don't think so. I think it's a lot more than that.
Oh.
And you know better than that.
Oh.
You know a lot better than
Okay.
that.
Now, signs that your battery is going to deaden your key fob.
Uh-huh.
Reduced range on the remote.
Yeah.
You have to press the buttons one or more times to get the same operation to happen, like unlock. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Dashboard alerts. Now, some cars will even detect if the key fob battery is getting low.
See how smart they are.
Yeah, they
how
do
far
that
they've
from
come.
the frequency and the output of the key fob itself.
Right.
They can use programs to determine how strong that battery is in the
Yeah,
key fob.
the communication between
Yeah,
the fob and
push
info center.
start struggles with the key fob. That's that button.
Aha.
Push. Now you know all cars that have that push button start do have a backup.
Okay.
If the battery goes dead in the key fob, there's generally a place, usually in the center console area. You'll lift the mat up and you'll put the key in this holder, or you'll hold it by the steering column and it will start even with the key fob battery dead.
Aha.
So most people don't know that. And most car salesmen don't tell them that.
Well, you know what else they don't tell them?
What?
Okay.
That there's no spare tire?
No, well, they don't tell them that sometimes. But also, now I had a Dodge Journey years ago. Okay, the key fob was plastic. There was no metal key that comes out of that.
Yeah.
Right. You know, a Chrysler and Dodge, they have the plastic key you put in there and turn
Yeah.
it. Okay, my key fob was dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I couldn't get into my car. I'm, whatnot. So I called the dealership, and then they told me that there's a valet key in the back of the fob, but I didn't know that because they never told me to
They
start
never
with.
told you that.
Isn't
Is that
something?
true that when you guys sell cars, you steal the trade from the customer?
It's not true.
It's not true. Okay.
Not
I'm just
true.
checking. I'm trying to, all
Not
these
true.
crazy stories I hear about these car salesmen.
Those are bad people.
I've heard they wear plaid suits and they stand at the curb smoking cigarettes, waiting for their next guy to come in.
That's not true either.
Okay, I'm just
No.
making sure.
I mean, which car dealership are you talking about?
Ford
No.
dealers, of course.
Well,
Isn't that where you
no,
work?
no. I've worked for some good ones. I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Boy, I've got lightning rod hour. I'm going to be
You're in trouble.
asking you some questions
There-
now.
There's
I want to find out what the true cost is.
we'll have to go down.
And I heard you guys make big commission on these things.
It depends. They have different terminology for how much.
Do
you
they
pay.
ever sell cars over list price?
Are we supposed to tell you that?
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, because you can see what the dealership pays for the car. You can.
Oh, you can.
Yes, you can, and that's pretty transparent for the customer.
Well, what about all
Really
these
is.
add-ons like etching and glass and
Stuff like that,
nitrogen? Is that?
Nitrogen.
Yeah, I heard you
Okay,
guys.
Nitrogen. Yeah,
I heard you guys rip off customers. like
that's
that.
not true.
Okay. I'm
That's
just making sure.
Not true.
Just rumors I've
it
heard.
is a rumor.
Okay. What,
Not true.
what to do if the key fob battery dies?
Okay.
Here we go. Hold the key fob near the start button or steering column, and generally it'll start. If not, there's another location. I know a lot of Fords are in the center console box that you lift up. A traditional key slot, use the metal key hidden inside the key fob to manually unlock the door. So most key fobs, if you push a little button or slide a little lever, the metal key will come out.
Ah,
of the
yeah,
key
right.
fob.
Now here's something, and to add to what you're
Oh,
saying.
please do.
Okay. When you're selling a car, okay, especially a new car, a lot of times the customer doesn't have an opportunity to learn all the basics of that.
Right.
So you schedule a different appointment and you go through it with the customer, all the features and everything with the car. Unless somebody wanted to take the time out to see the tutorials, which they can online. Okay. Used to be they used to give you a DVD in the glove
Right.
compartment on that, but that's what they're doing now. They're scheduling other times where a customer could come in and the sales representative would sit down and say, okay, because they show you the general basics so you're comfortable when you bought the car, but when you come back, you learn deeper features of how to use a lot.
I've heard that you guys hide the keys on the customer to force them to buy.
That's
Is that
not
true? You hide the key on the guy?
That sounds like a bad dealership.
I've heard they do that.
Oh no, I have never worked for
Yeah,
one like
but
that.
I've heard that's
That's
trying to
terrible.
they steal the
That's terrible.
steal the trade and steal the keys.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and then they put them in the box,
I haven't worked for
the F and I box,
No.
where they close them hard.
I haven't worked for anybody like that.
Okay. That's
I
just-
think he's telling stories out of school. there.
That's some of these
You watch too much TV.
probably.
But the key fobs you were talking about.
Yeah. Now, how to replace a key fob battery? I advise everyone to watch a video on it, whether it's
you
TikTok
go.
or YouTube. No, I don't know. TikTok, you even still use it. I've heard there's spying on us or some deal. I
Use
don't,
YouTube. It's easy.
yeah, but I've heard that TikTok, it's the Chinese spies.
Is
So
that right?
I don't know.
I don't- I
That's what
think
the
you're
rumor
passing-
is.
you're passing
It's things I'm
stories here.
hearing. I don't know. It's just rumors.
They got a reprieve for a little bit anyway.
But I heard there is issues
Is that
with the
right?
ownership. Of it.
Well, that's it. It's a good thing I don't use that then.
Don't visit New York.
No. Well, you're talking about the new governor. Okay. Stop
No, the
picking
new
on him.
mayor.
Oh, the new mayor. That's right. Yeah.
Man, again,
Mayor, rather.
Como, I guess some guy that
Uh-oh.
has different value systems than
Uh-oh.
most.
I'm not saying a word.
No, I don't know anything
Nope.
about it. I just don't not going there.
Okay.
Okay, so the battery you have to now. Can we install them at? Do we stock batteries for Keep? Absolutely, both my shops.
Oh, that's great.
Now we have a shop over there in Palm City.
Mhm.
Look for the big green employee that's waving around, getting
Can't
your
miss 'em.
attention right off 714, right past the Turnpike entrance.
And I saw him the other day.
And now on Cove Road, our other shop, nice big shop, big parking lot, very
Oh,
easy
yeah.
to get in and out. See Kelly or Cody.
Mhm.
We have key fob batteries there, and we can help you out on that.
Awesome.
I urge every one of you to come by our shops and give us a try. We depend on our customers and my radio show to broadcast the message of us and what we're about. Check out our Google business reviews. Look at our website, which is crowncarcare.net. Our phone numbers are 772-781-8000. And the other number I always have difficulty to remember, it's 283-4707, and that's area code 772. That's the Cove Road store. Both stores work together. So if you can call one store, whatever's convenient for you, you'll see Mike over and Kim over in Palm City. My sister helps out. They're answering the phones at times. And then Kelly and Cody are over there at Cove Road. Now, something new at Cove Road. You're not gonna believe this. We just got a new style fish tank. We got angelfish now. For years, I had
nice.
cichlids. Now I've got angelfish,
Ah,
and I had to do something. I was so sick of looking at those cichlids. Sick of looking at cichlids.
what's the matter with cichlids?
So we have a service that comes in and does it.
Uh-huh.
It's a clean, beautiful fish tank.
Yeah.
Water's crystal clear. There's a catfish, suckerfish in there. We've got all kinds of plants, and it's just a sight to be seen. You'll be mesmerized by my fish tank at Cove Road. It's been there for years.
Yeah.
And, on Wednesdays, we have a saxophone player.
Nice.
Live music on the street
Oh, that's cool.
of, I guess it's called Port Salerno, right there
Yeah.
on Cove Road, getting towards the Miles Grant Country Club.
Yeah,
before
that's
the railroad
Salerno.
tracks. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We have a saxophone player. I picked him up probably 17 years ago. He's been playing that long every Wednesday.
Wow, I entertain people when they're having the cars
Yeah,
fixed.
generally, French love music is what I request. The romantic in me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's good though. Saxo
right.
is right on the street. Right
That's
on the street. People honk their horn, roll the window down.
I love it.
He's a community fixture. Everybody knows he's there. In fact, we get people calling if he misses a week. They call in and they ask if something happened to him. I'm not kidding.
That's great.
He's been on TV too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, haven't had him on the radio though.
Yeah, we got to bring him in here.
Yeah.
Play
Well,
some
remember, we got to
saxophone.
bring in the Pinball Wizard down there in Jupiter too. I've yet to go down there.
Oh, there you go.
Remember the Pinball Wizard
Yeah.
that our buddy Bob said to go to?
You good? Yep.
Yeah.
Got to check it out.
Yeah, I have to get some big platform shoes and put some sunglasses on if I'm going to be the Pinball
You
Wizard.
could put some.
Wasn't that
fish-
Elton John movie?
Yeah, he had
Elton
the
John?
goldfish in the shoes.
No, I've got angelfish in my fish tank.
So you can put angelfish in your shoes.
Yeah,
See?
and they go big too. Angelfish.
Oh, they're huge. Yeah.
Well, these are just
Can
little
be.
babies.
For now.
So now, keep a spare key fob. Yeah, but you know how much they cost a key fob? Because you got to program it.
They're not cheap.
And you can't program key fobs without a locksmith license. Now.
Oh, no.
And you have to buy tokens from the manufacturer,
Oh, no.
blockchain. Oh, of course we do it.
That's good.
We're capable. And remember, I continually keep up, as well as the people that work with me and around me. We keep up for a reason. For us to be on our game and to be transparent about everything, which is, I'm going to give that list. The last thing we're going to talk about is some of the characteristics of my business or our business. And you'll like what I talk about because it's something that we hold in our value system. It's something that in my private life is the same way, as well as my family life and the way I grew up. And I'll tell you, if you run your world like that, you'll always be busy. There'll always be $1 to buy a partial gallon of milk today, but you'll always have the money to live and run your world if you're doing it right. But don't shortcut anybody. And don't, the story about the man that had an ice cream shop and he always gave extra big scoops and his son took over and started giving little scoops. And the business started dying out. Never stop your generosity. Never stop the over delivery of the value that you give your customers. Do whatever it takes. If you need to pick your customer up at the airport, you do it. If you need to have them pick up a car on a Saturday afternoon, then you need to open the business up to do it. You do it, right? If you need to get them a car, have a loaner car, have one. If you need to get them a rental car, you need to do it. Because that is what it takes to run in my world, the type of business that I have. Not every day means that your bank account fills with $1. Some days your bank account lessens with dollars or dollars come out, but then other days it fills back up. Never watch the wheelbarrow when the money fills up or goes out. Pay attention to your service to your customers. Always. Never push the wheelbarrow that you throw your money or booty into. Pull it. Pull it. And you throw it over your shoulders and you don't look. Because if you're always doing the right thing and always serving the public the best you can, you know what happens? God gives you the blessings enough to be able to raise your family and support all the people that work for you. And I'll tell you, I picked up this guy. He's green, though, out in Palm City. He's the cheapest employee I've ever had. Yeah, he's 20 feet tall. I think I already talked about it. Big guy. Yeah, it's all green, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little red on him.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah. Well, green's my favorite color.
I know. Yeah.
I did have to run an extension cord out there and plug in a fan.
Well, see.
Well, he had some some requirements.
Oh yeah, but not many.
When I hired him, he says, I got a few requirements. Now
Yeah.
I've got my own extension cord
Yeah.
and I've got a fan that I carry around with me. You have to allow me to use that at
Yeah.
times when I'm working.
But he doesn't have to take breaks and he doesn't eat
He
anything.
never does.
You know,
I was surprising. He
hard worker.
He is. Where do you find more of them?
That's right. He's reliable too.
He is, but he can't fix anything.
Well, sure.
I
he
have
can.
mechanics. He can't do a front end alignment.
Well, you got to send him to school.
He's a good cheerleader.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
See?
And cheerleader, you always need cheerleaders in your business.
Always.
You know that, right? That's the other part of
course.
success. You gotta, if you're not proud enough about your business to do a radio show like I do, or broadcast to the general public, or be proud of what you do, then you're doing something wrong,
Right.
right? You need to be proud of every aspect of it. You need to be transparent, and you need to stand by what you say and honor what you do.
Exactly.
It's key. And you're not going to win every day. When you first start out, you don't win for a long time. But then, I'll tell you a story. When I first opened Crown Car Care, my wife worked full time, and I didn't draw a paycheck for a year. 1 year. We lived off my wife's paycheck, and we were renters. I've always owned a home. We became renters. That was when rent was cheap, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is, if it takes a sacrifice for the greater good to happen to you and your family down the road, and you believe in what you're doing, and you have a plan, and you have a dream, and you've got God marching right with you, then it will inevitably happen. You have to have talent. You have to have a skill set that's the public wants. You can't market what you can't do, and you better be able to do what you say you can do. If there's a problem, you better be able to resolve it. You better be able to do it in the time generally that you're going to specify that you're going to do it in, unless it's a big job and it takes, some jobs you don't know. If you say you're putting Motorcraft oil in it, you better put Motorcraft oil in it. If you said you did a front end alignment, you better do a front end alignment, not just set the toe like most people do. And there's camber and caster adjustments that need to be done as well. If you sell tires, they better not be dated. Right? If you do a coolant service or you put coolant in their car, you better put the right type. There's about 6 to 8 different type. Right? If you put wiper blades on, and they're not cheap, but they're not expensive, they're middle of the road, you better put decent wiper blades on. You better not go cheap. Like the ice cream store story I just told you. The minute you start making the scoops small, the public catches on. They're not dumb. And I've seen so many businesses, even ones in my field, that for some reason they think they're entitled to profit. They think they're entitled to money, and they think they're entitled to everything except one thing. You're serving who? Your customers, as well as who else? Society. Who else? The people that work with you. Those 3 people you are serving. And at the end of the day, if those 3 people or parties or ideas get served, then your business might win from a monetary standpoint. Right? And it's not every day that you're going to win. There's some days that the dog gets you. But always believe in a better day tomorrow, and you will be able to do it. I don't know. I've been in business, 18 years, I think, 18 or 19 years. And I've never looked back. I don't really look at my competition. I believe in what I do. And if you like what I'm telling you, come give us a try. That's all I can ask. Oh, and if you mention WSTU, and our phone number is 772-220-9788. If you mention WSTU and you come in either one of my shops, you get $10 off an oil change, and it's real money. It's not manipulations, or $25 off a repair of 150 or more. Real.
Nice.
Honestly, it's a real deal.
Nice.
And everyone's looking for a little bit of value. But at the same time, I got to pay my bills and everything, so I can't give it all away. But I can give some away.
There you go.
Because I want you to try us. Try my flavor of repair and maintenance. It'll be a flavor maybe you've never had before. If you're an old timer and you like the full service aspect of the way gasoline used to be dispensed, you'll very much like the way I run my business. If you come in for what I call an oil change and service, you're going to get it real. You're going to get what a digital vehicle inspection. We're actually going to look at your vehicle and we're going to give you sound advice. And some good sound advice I can give every one of you is shorten your oil change intervals. Start changing every fluid in your vehicle well before the manufacturer says it's due. And why is that? Because things aren't cheap anymore. A transmission that was maybe a couple $1,000s 15 years ago can be upwards of $10,000. Computer systems, the engines, everything is so advanced that when it breaks big. And when things break big, they're big money. How do you lessen it? How do you make it so it's less? The tip is maintain your fluids. It's so simple. And don't hammer your car. Don't brake late and accelerate quick from a traffic light. Every once in a while, it's kind of fun to do it, but I get it, but don't do it every time, right? Don't do it every time. Don't baby your car either, because sometimes you have to put it through its paces. Sometimes you have to drive it like you stole it. If you have a car that you never drive hard, every once in a while you want to hammer it. Carbon gets on the pistons, and if you have a direct injection, and we've talked about it, it builds up unwanted PCV blow-by combined with air. It gets goo and it turns into carbon on the valves, and there's no gasoline flowing through it in the vapor form to clean it because it's now direct injection in the combustion chamber. That's it in a nutshell. Maintenance is key now, more so than ever. And if you're looking for a shop that's going to give you honesty, because I can tell you, you're not going to get it. And sometimes it's not deliberate. If I hire a bunch of green men, they're 20 feet tall and all they require is hot air. Okay. How good a service am I going to provide to you? If I hire cheap labor that doesn't know anything, that doesn't do training, in-house training like we do, people don't go away to schools like we do to better our skills. If you're going to a place like that, every year that ticks by, there's technology that they don't know about. Are they ASC certified? I'm ASC certified in every aspect that I can be. It's like 12 certifications. I do it continually. I'm ambulance certified, fire trucks. I can work on fire trucks because they trust me because I'm certified in it and I passed the snuff test. It's a huge exam given by, I took it down in Palm Beach County. I think I got one or two wrong and 200 questions, but I studied for it because I felt it was necessary. Because remember who we serve. We serve our customers, society, and who else? The people that work for us. And that notion, it would be your customers that come in to spend money for service. They need to receive the value that that they paid for. A lot of shops don't do it. Go to these quick oil change places. It's horrible. Not every one of them is, but in general, it's a situation. You're not going to get those situations with me. And mention $10. You get $10 off your oil change, STU. And I know a bunch of you out there listening. Give us a try. Try the Palm City store. We need a few more oil changes out in Palm City. My son's doing them out there. He goes, Dad, bring in more oil changes. I want to work harder. Okay, I'm doing it. Right now, I'm asking everyone, if you want an oil change, come out to Palm City. Please.
What's that phone number again?
772-781-8000. And my son will do it. He was with me at that training last week. He's a good boy.
That's in Palm City. How about the store on Cove Road? What's the phone number there?
Oh, yeah, that's the one I always forget. That's 283-4707 area code. And what's the phone number to this radio station?
We're at 220-9788. That's 772-220-9788. You can call us for a question, and if you just want to...
How about car prices? You able to... I understand you sold cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, car price... Yeah, it's been a while now that I've sold them, but I did in the past on many different dealerships in Orlando and some West Palm Beach and the area around here too as well.
Wow. So the commissions, I hear they pay good.
It depends. It really does depend.
I heard you get like thousands just on one sale.
You can, and you can get as little as like $100 or less, you know.
Really?
It really depends on what you're doing.
Now, did you get a company, what they call a demo car to take home with you?
No, if you're one of the managers, you would, but if you are a sales consultant.
You don't get one.
No.
Because in the old days, they'd get one. In my town, the salesman always had demo. They call them demo cars.
Right. You could get, the managers would,
Yeah.
Sir, they'd get those.
What was You sold Fords.
I sold Fords, Hondas. I sold Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. I sold.
Did you sell any imports like Yugos?
Yeah, not Yugos,
Oh.
but I did sell Toyota
Oh.
and Hyundai. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to
Honda.
meet a Yugo salesman.
Well, not now, especially because they don't make them anymore. But
Well,
you know.
there's still a cult following, and they're highly valuable. Collectible, they call it.
You know, I got to look up the original price of a Yugo just to go back. You know,
Pennies on the dollar.
I think it's
believe.
like less than $4,000
Yes,
brand new back in like '84 or something, right?
Communication and transparency, experience and trust, expertise in technology, community connection, value and peace of mind, customer care difference. And what's that mean? Those are all characteristics of Crown Car Care. 18 years in business, family owned, digital vehicle inspections, call or phone and text, and the car's done. Give you updates daily. You have something?
Yeah,
Please
here's
do. Please.
just from a question that you had.
Oh, yeah.
The original price for a new Yugo GV in the United States was around $3,990. It was the first one sold 1985. It made it the most affordable new car in the U.S. in the market at the time. Now,
One of the finest quality, too, I hear.
that's not what I
Well,
heard.
oh.
But here's another factoid. The base model Yugo GV cost about $3,990. Some sources mention the price was just under $11,500 in today's money.
Oh.
So that's what it'd be in today. That's not what it's worth, but that's what it would
Today's
be. in
money.
today's
Well, I
money.
think they're worth like 30,000 today, aren't they? Collectible.
Yeah.
Barrett Jackson.
I know
auctions.
you. I know you want one.
I do. I drive it around everywhere. Thing's fast.
It's got to be fun. Now, is that a 4-speed or is that an automatic?
I think it's a 4-speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, go through them gears like you're a race car driver.
Yeah.
NASCAR, Hero. They
You
have
don't-
big tires too on
No,
like 10-inch little
I think they're
go-kart tires.
Yeah, 10-inch. That's probably it. Yeah.
What if they had air conditioning?
Yeah,
I don't know.
270 air conditioning.
Yeah, roll the windows down.
Yeah, rolling down. Yeah, two down.
Two down at 70.
Do
Yeah.
If you
Oh, I
can,
like that.
if you can do 70, you know, you may not be able to do 70. I don't know. I told you my friend bought one brand new in 1985, and the first day he had it, cranked the window down. The window crank came off.
Really?
The first day he had it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was just an anomaly.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
they-
because
they-
I heard the quality control was second to none there in
Oh.
Yugoslavia.
I'll leave it alone.
I think they broke everywhere. I think
think
those
so.
cars, the reality of it is, well,
Yeah.
I know, it's all opinions.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why people still buy them today. And I'm after one. Right? Soup it up, make a
Sure.
race car out
Oh
of it.
yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Okay. Now, a couple more bits of information here. Why are these fluid changes? Why I said shorten the interval.
Mhm.
What the heck does that mean? I'm telling you, do it sooner on mileage and time. And let's take a break and then we'll come back and finish that up.
That's what I'm thinking about.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yep, where
Let's
you're
do it.
listening to Crown Car Care on 1450 WSTU. Our number is 772-220-9788. Give us a call.
You're listening to Crown Car Care with Todd Harris. Got a question or comment? Give us a call now at 220-9788. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Crown Car Care, providing trusted high-quality auto repair services since 2006. Here again is your host and owner, Todd Harris.
I got a message from my wife. She says that she tried calling the station a couple times. It didn't go through. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah.
Let me check the phone.
Check it. Try
Go
it.
ahead.
Not-
You
not
go
to-
ahead now.
Yeah, I'll continue. I don't want to get any calls, but it could be the phone could be not working. Who knows? Any case, we don't have much time left, and I think one of the important takeaways from today's show is what? What's the best thing that you can do for your vehicle? Here's the takeaway: do your oil changes more frequently, your fluid services on your vehicle more frequently in terms of time and mileage. Why is that? Well, think of it as like blood. It's in a transmission, you've got all these metal parts and you've got liquid. In your engine, you've got all these metal parts and you have a liquid oil. Not only does it cool, it cleans, protects. If you keep it clean and fresh, you're not going to prevent all breakdowns, but on average, you're certainly going to prevent less costly ones. And if you're one of the lucky ones that also doesn't drive your car hard, takes care of the fluids, you'll be blessed with what? Longevity, peace of mind, and you'll have a car that will be with you for quite a while, and you'll be proud of it. So, and how do you do that? Crown Car Care. Got 2 shops. I mean, I've been in business 18 years here, and I never stopped doing what we do, which is what we do. I'm committed every week here. I do a radio show to tell everyone that listens what I'm about. We have fun topics. And if you like what I talk about, come visit us, because that's the completeness of how it goes around. If you like what I do and hear what I say, come visit me. Your car gets taken care of, and everything works in that complete cycle or circle. Just like those 3-legged stool I told you about, your people I serve, my internal customers, my external customers, and society in general. No, I always serve. In fact, this year, I gave away a car. It wasn't a brand new car. We refurbished it. It was a Toyota. I gave it away to a nice gal that needed it. She was in a tough situation. She's going to college. So we gave her this Toyota Avalon, and she now has a car to go back and forth to school.
That's nice.
So how do you serve the public? Do those things that your business can do well and give it to the public. It's not just, a lot of business, just give you $500 or whatever for a cause. Nope. We gave a car. Generally, every year I give a car away to help somebody in need. Generally, it's a disabled veteran. This year, it happened to be a nice gal that was her first year in college, and she came from a bad situation and made her day. And will I do it again? Of course. I've always got cars in the pipeline. Now, if I ever get a Yugo, I'd maybe give that away.
I thought you want to zoop that up,
Well, I don't think anyone would take it.
No, but you want to have some fun with that.
We
You want to
would.
modify
Well, you and
that.
I would drive it around.
Modify that.
What
thing.
I want to do is put a big PA system on it, like in the Blues Brothers, and we could broadcast live from WSTU in the mobile mobile.
I'm loving it.
But you've seen Blues Brothers, right?
Of
They had
course.
that big PA system on
we're,
there.
we're on a mission from God,
Yeah. And you and I could go around the city of Stuart, doing live interviews and do our spiel right there in the Yugo.
I like it.
Now, if I strap something on the roof, I don't know if the roof will hold it, but we'll
Oh.
give it a whirl.
Sure.
You drive though.
Okay, we can take the roof off.
Yeah, I've heard people cut the roofs off. In fact, I think I
Yeah.
saw a picture of that.
Oh yeah.
Or we could do it to who knows what kind of car.
I like the Yugo.
I wouldn't mind even doing an old school bus and give tours on it.
Oh, see, there you go.
I know I saw a Seinfeld episode where one of the guys gave a tour at night.
Oh yeah, and then they
Turned into werewolves or something.
I know when they were going on the highway and they were adopting a road and they were making the
Yeah.
roads wider for the luxury drive.
Yeah. Wonder if you got into it. Now, if you got into a new car and drove it till it ran out of gas, how far would you get? I heard Saabs go pretty far.
Is that right?
Yeah, George Costanza did it, or no, was it Jerry did it, or maybe it was that goofy guy with the hair. What was his name?
That's yeah.
Or the big guy that
Michael Richards,
or
yeah.
the big guy that was the postal man.
Oh, Newman.
Every time he looked at somebody, he thought they were a turkey. Yeah, it was a funny show.
Oh yeah, Seinfeld.
One of my favorites, actually.
Oh yeah.
Now, So we've talked. I think we've hit every spot that I was going to talk about here. Let me look at my
Uh-oh.
notes here. We've talked about the cost of vehicles. We've talked about the training, why the fluid, the key fob. Oh, the key fobs. I wanted to tell you one more thing. They last about 2 to 3 years. Less, though, if you have that push button start. Don't ever forget the batteries in that sucker. They go bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because the key fob that does the push to start, it's 2 different frequencies, 2 different outputs from that key fob. When you push the button, it's different than if you passively walk up to the car and it magically opens by itself. That's a different system that's picking that up. No, it's when you push the button, you're pushing the signal, and the other is passive. It's always there, and the car picks it up, but it's always broadcasting, and that's why the batteries can go dead on it. If you leave them inside the car, you can't lock the car, which is a good idea.
Right. And the ones that you can put in there and lock that's a problem.
You don't want to play a trick on somebody. Get the second key fob and like put it under the seat
and scare them.
Well, they can't lock the door.
That would be bad.
What do you do?
Very
Can't
bad.
lock the door. Look under the seat. Someone's playing a joke on you.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's horrible. Yes. And I'll tell you, when you come in for an oil change, we're going to check your air pressure. We're going to look at wiper blades. We're going to inspect your front end. We're going to look at all the other fluids. We're going to fill up your washer bottle. We're going to make sure all your lights work legitimately. Check them all. Now, can you say that about who you're going to now? I don't know. But I know that we do it. And if that's something that wets your whistle that you're interested in, come to us. Give us a try. You get $10 off if you mention WSTU or mention Ray. Mention his name. You'll get $10 off or 25 off a repair of 150. Just give us a try. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Been on this radio show for
long time.
Long time. In fact, the technology's changed in the radio station since I've started doing this.
And it's going to
right. And
continue.
you have to continue to keep up on it.
Of course, all the time. Mm-hmm.
And you do voiceovers too, I hear.
Oh yeah, yeah, we do.
You ever change your voice? Like, can you do different voices?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Any famous voices that we would know?
Yeah, about Ronald Reagan.
Okay, please.
All right, here we go. Well, yes.
That's it.
Nancy.
Anyone else? Yeah. Can you do Donald Trump?
No. How
about Richard Nixon?
I hope I made that perfectly clear. I am not a crook. Yeah, I do a few of them, and you know, like Jim from Taxi.
Yeah,
I didn't know I was here. You know, I could do a bunch of them. Yeah.
How about the Danny DeVito?
Oh, Riga. You know, and he was taxi manager.
Yeah, and he stood on a big booth that was higher up than everybody else because he was on the shorter side.
Yeah.
We get out of radio time.
We're out of radio time this
week.
It's
been a blessed week, and I thank everyone for listening to me. And call us again next week. I think our phones were out.
They were out today. We apologize for the inconvenience, and we've been trying to work on them, but we're going to have them ready to go next week.
We'll talk to everyone next week. Bye-bye.
All right.
You've been hearing Crown Car Care with Todd Harris. We're more than mechanics. We're family. Serving Martin County since 2006 with trusted high-quality repairs you can count on. We'll talk again next Wednesday.
You've been listening to Crown Car Care on 1450 WSTU Stewart, heard every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m.